Hey everybody, this is Random Bun coming at you from Danks Wonder Emporium. I am just kidding. This is Quinn from Danks Wonder Emporium coming at you with Chronicast number 103. I'm sitting here with the lovely Miss Julia. We are going to be smoking on some Sitka today. Today is actually going to be probably our final episode where we decide if we are going to carry your brand or not, and we are going to be moving the concept of the show over into what we currently carry due to customer requests.
Hi.
Everybody just wants to know what we have and what it is, so we definitely want to give the people what they want. So Miss Julia, hello.
Hello.
How was your day today?
It was the best Friday ever. It just went by screaming fast.
Screaming fast? Why did it go by screaming fast?
It's super busy.
It was today was really busy.
Yeah, you just keep your head down and get the work done, man.
Yeah, I know. Hey, and the boss is away, so we got even more
Didn't
work
mention
done.
that.
We got even more work done. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in on Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, Facebook, and now Twitch. We love you guys. Thank you for tuning in every day. We wouldn't be here without you, or who knows, we might be here without you. I don't know.
We'd still be smoking weed.
We would still be smoking weed.
Yeah.
For everybody that just tuned in, as I said, we're going to be smoking on some Sitka brand today. They were so kind, and they dropped us off a fistful of joints and some Lebanese red hash infused joints, which I am very, very excited about. These guys do make some quality hash, and they have been waiting for us to smoke this. They've been impatiently waiting. So, Jason, all the guys at Sitka, if you're watching, thank you very much for bringing the samples, and let's get started. So, Miss Julia, I do have a Kief and Leaf day and night pack from Sitka, and what's cool about this is that it's a sativa joint and an indica joint.
Yeah, they make it very clear.
And they do make it very, very clear. So it doesn't say exactly what the strains are on this particular package, but we know that one of them is an indica and one of them is a sativa. So would you like to get started with that, or should we get started with, I don't know, let's just pick a random one. Sunset Sherbet. Which one would you like to try?
Yeah, I'm down for the sunset.
Down for the Sunset Sherbet. So guys, as you know, we go through everything and we rate it on the packaging, we rate it on the smell, we rate it on the way it looks, the nug structure. Today it's going to be a little bit hard to rate the nug structure and the packaging because it is obviously samples of a lot of different pre-rolls. And we do have some CO2 hash that they did drop off, some Cascade cream. But as we review these pre-rolls, we are going to try to be as thorough as we possibly can. So Julia is about to smoke some Sunset Sherbet from Sitka.
I just cut my nails. This is not
good.
No.
Oh no, she can't get it open. She went and had a mani-pedi the other day and spoiled herself.
Yeah,
and now she can't get her weed open. Jesus. See what happens when you take care of yourself, Julia? You can't get high.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. So, what? Oh, I can't get it open either. Oh no. Oh man.
All that criticism from
all
earlier?
That crap talking. Look at this, man. I actually did just recently cut my fingernails too. So, why don't you spark that up? Tell us what that is testing at.
Okay. Well, we are at a total of 24.2%. This is a half gram.
Okay. So the full gram joints on the shelf, they would be about $6.56. The half grams would be, probably right around half of that or so. So definitely keep that in mind as we spark up some Sunset Sherbet from Sitka. So, and you did say that this is testing at 21.3%. Sunset Sherbet is an indica dominant hybrid. It is a definite nod to the Girl Scout cookies, and this is a cross of OG Kush, cherry pie, and Durban poison. So I think that it's going to be a definite cerebral experience because of that good old Durban poison in there. And then it's also going to just have some really, really nice body to it. So I'm definitely excited to be giving this one a smoke. So are you getting any sort of flavors from that?
Yeah, it's what you might typically expect out of a joint, I'll be honest. It's kind of resiny.
Just tastes like paper.
Tastes like paper.
All right. Yeah, I can definitely get that. I do taste there is that little bit of sweetness in there though.
Yeah.
There is that sweet that's coming through. I definitely taste the dirty side of it, the earthy.
I'm not getting that citrus though.
I'm not really getting much of the citrus coming through it either. But
Straight to the dome on that one, eh?
Straight to the dome, absolutely. Yes, that went north quickly. So you seem to be doing a little bit of coughing though.
It's got harshness to it, no lie.
Yeah.
I'm barely into it too. Like it should be pretty light when you first get going.
Right. Now it is just nature of the strain. It is going to be a little bit more of a if you ain't choking, you ain't smoking type of a strain. But the effects of this are said to be immediate.
Yeah, no, I'm starting to feel it. Definitely very cerebral. Kind of getting it behind the eyes too, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah. Yeah. So, really light on the flavor. How do you feel about how it was rolled?
I could see why they put the extra paper there at the top for easy lighting, but that's not going to work for everybody. It's not my thing personally.
Yeah. Do you feel like it just gives you a little bit too much of a paper taste?
You got it.
I got it. Well, so let's just get right down to it. Knowing that this would be probably about, $4 for a half gram, $6.50 for a full gram. What's your take on this?
That's a try.
It's a try?
That's a try.
Okay.
Not
all right.
a strong try, but a try.
And so what, in your opinion, what would turn this into a buy?
I mean, I would change the way that the paper is personally so that the flavor could come through a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you saying maybe one of those clear, like a clear roll?
You're just reading my mind.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give this a buy. Just because I think that it's actually staying true to what the Sunset Sherbet is supposed to be, and it's a
solid joint too.
It's a solid joint. I definitely think that this is something that if you picked it up anywhere that it's available, that it wouldn't disappoint at all, especially at that price point. I think it's really nice that they have a multiple see, straight to the dome. Poof. Wow. That they have multiple strains to choose from. That always keeps it nice and interesting when deciding on what you like to smoke. So I'm gonna give that a soft buy.
A soft buy.
I'm gonna give it a soft buy. You gave that a hard try.
No, semi-hard.
Semi-hard.
Giggity.
Giggity.
So I don't know if this is a typical effect, but I do feel a little bit of warmth in my face.
Okay. That's probably that Durban poison that you're getting, where you're just kind of feeling a little bit tingly.
A little bit.
Absolutely.
A little bit of that fuff.
Oh yeah. So, guys, we just smoked on some Sunset Sherbet pre-rolls from Sitka. So let's pick another one. Should we just completely pick it at random?
Yeah.
Completely at random.
The effects on that are kind of getting stronger as we go, actually.
J1 is Jack Herrera crossed with Skunk number 1. So this is going to be a really fun pre-roll. So going to be a really nice strain to smoke. And actually, I think it's something to note that it says produced by Seven Hills. So this is actually Boggy Boone's product. This comes from the Boggy Boone farm.
Okay, so Sitka and Boggy Boone are like this?
No, what that means is that it was just procured through Sitka. It says distributed by Sitka Packaging. Produced by Seven Hills, which is Boggy Boone.
I learned something new today.
Yeah. And, we are getting a shipment of Boggy Boon in next week. I'm definitely really excited about it.
They say tingle.
Oh, yeah. This one's going to do it to you even more. That Jack Herrera is going to crawl right up to your head, and it's going to make you want to go on a hike. So, again, guys, I just opened the J1 from Sitka. And we are looking at a total cannabinoid of 19.6%. Nice little half-gram sample joint that we have here. It doesn't seem like it's packed too tight at all or too loose. It's just one of those just right.
I've been forgetting to do this.
Yeah, are you getting any sort of flavor?
Sweet, grainy.
Sweet and grainy. Okay. You're not getting any of that skunk coming through.
Oh. I do when I breathe out through my nose.
Okay. All right. Well, let's light this candle.
Yes.
And let's see. So Miss Julia is taking a nice rip on a J1 pre-roll from Sitka. So again, about $4, 4-ish for a half gram, about $6.50 for a full gram. So, it's a little bit higher than the Medusa Gardens, but just kind of, right in that same playing field. It definitely, as you're blowing the smoke out, I get all skunk.
Yeah, I'm tasting
all skunk.
And almost like even a little bit gassy.
A little bit gassy, so you're getting a little bit of a jack kick in there.
Yeah.
Or you're not. Are you kind of getting like a tree bark walk in the forest at all, or is it just skunk?
Skunk.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Big time, yeah.
That is skunky. That is thick. It's almost chewable. So anybody that likes skunky weed is definitely going to be a fan of this, because this is just it's actually got a little bit of almost like a peppery tingle right at the end.
In the throat.
Yeah. So
not like a burn, but just a little tingle.
No. And this is another one of those strains where if you ain't choking, you ain't smoking. So I didn't get any cough on it. How about you?
No, not really.
So, Miss Julia, on our 100th episode, you took 17 dabs?
17 grams shared between us.
17 grams shared between how many people?
I was so high, I can't remember.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Are you still high?
Well, yeah.
Ah!
Well, yeah.
All right. So, J1, this is a really good social strain for anybody that likes to be, in big groups of people and just kind of wants to pass it around and have everybody be in just really good spirits. It's really good for being outside and doing stuff,
Really? Because I kind of feel weighed down.
Really?
Maybe that's the effects from the other one.
It could be. It could be.
It
But
could be.
This is definitely the Jack Herrera tends to be more prevalent on the J1. So the pack job on it was good. The flavor on there is definitely prevalent. I mean, it's coming through in a really strong way. I'm not certain that this is the packaging that it would come in, so it's kind of hard to rate it on the packaging. But I'm going to say that this was a buy. Price point and everything considered, for me, this would be a buy.
Yeah, me too. I liked it better than the other one.
Yeah. Well, and you tend to like the more skunky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows me.
Yeah. That's my job. So we have a whole bunch to cruise through. I don't think that we're going to be getting to all of these just because.
I mean, look at the sheer number of them. Yeah. Those first two already kind of kicked my butt.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So do you want to, should we just do another random?
Yeah, of course.
Another random one? Okay, here we go. Actually, you can pick this time.
Super random.
Yeah, you tell me when. Tell me when.
Right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Right hand or left hand?
Left.
Tell me when.
And go.
Right hand or left hand?
Left hand.
We're going to smoke some Ewok. All right. Yay for the Ewok. All right.
I like that whole process there.
Thank you. I came up with it all by myself. So this one is saying that this is produced by Carson Unlimited and packaged by Sitka. So it seems like on their pre-rolls, they definitely go out and they source the material, which is, I'm seeing it be more common than the farmers just coming direct. So thank you, Sitka, for going out and always finding quality product and bringing these samples by for us to try. Unfortunately, both of us just cut our fingernails, so I am struggling to get it out. So this Ewok that I am holding is 23.8% total cannabinoids, and I'm passing it over to Miss Julia, and she is going to give us her thoughts on this Ewok from Sitka. Any flavor coming through when you just kind of do the dry puff?
Very, very, very faint on the exhale. It's just the tiniest bit earthy and sweet.
Okay, interesting. Okay, earthy and sweet, you say. Right. So you're not getting any of like a citrus coming through.
No.
Okay, so Ewok is a cross between Albert Walker and Tahoe Alien OG.
That's a couple of crosses in there.
Yes,
already, yeah.
so it is definitely going to be something that is another same as the J1. It's going to be great for outside. It's going to be really if you want to focus and just kind of be task oriented and be up and going and not locked into the couch. Ewok is definitely a place to go. It was really popular on our May the 4th Be With You sale. Yeah, totally popular. No, Ewok is just popular in general. We do carry a lot of nice Ewok strains here at Danks Emporium in Lacey, Washington. Big green building on Martin Way. And that, my friends, was a shameless plug. Pretty good. It doesn't have as much of a stink as the J1, but the smell that I'm getting is a little bit more on the sweeter side.
Yep. It's that tiniest little bit of flavor that was coming through is what I'm getting now.
Yeah, I do get that tree bark.
Mm-hmm. That's a
that
good
tree bark
of
taste to it. It's an earthier strain, and the and again, it's another one where if you ain't choking, you ain't smoking. Yes, to answer your question on, I believe this is Instagram, yes, we are doing a podcast on weed. This is called the Chronicast. We are Danks Wonder Emporium in Lacey, Washington, where we sample all the weed in our store and what gets dropped off prior to being on our shelf. So thank you guys again for tuning in. We wouldn't be here without you. So just to recap for anybody just joining, we are smoking some Ewok packaged by Sitka, produced by Carson Unlimited. This would be about $6.50 for a full gram, right around $4-ish for a half gram. So definitely a good value on the pre-roll. Sitka dropped off a whole bunch of pre-rolls. I don't think that we're going to get to them all because we definitely have some. I am good on that. We definitely have some Lebanese hashish joints to give a shot before the end of the Chronicast here. So I'm going to say for that Ewok that would be a try. Yep. It was a little bit on the harsh side.
Yep.
It kind of does burn the throat a little bit. And for me, I want to try something else. The previous two that we tried were good, and I could see myself continuing to smoke if we didn't have a plethora to choose from. But with that Ewok, I kind of just want to pass on it.
I am totally in the same boat with you there, Quinn.
Okay, so should we try this Kief and Leaf? Let's try this Kief and Leaf. Now we don't know what strains they are. Right? We just know that we have a sativa and we have an indica, and we have just smoked 3 sativas. So
man, they sure don't feel like it to me. I mean, I have all the cerebral effects, but some of that hybridiness is getting in there.
That's good. It's good, and you've had a long day, so you deserve a break.
Thanks.
All right, so the total cannabinoid on this Kief and Leaf, this joint pack, this day and night pack, which is a good idea. I have seen it from a few different folks. This is testing at a total cannabinoid of 20.7. So this is also produced by Carson Unlimited Farms and packaged by Sitka. So guys, we don't know what strain we are smoking on right now, and I don't know if I can even get into the bag.
Yeah, we didn't bring scissors.
And we didn't bring scissors. We might have a technical difficulty. Oh no, we don't. We came unprepared.
I mean, I could stab it.
Man, you know what? And I was a Boy Scout, so
Did you make it to Eagle?
Did I make it to Eagle? Would it impress you if I said yes?
Yes.
No, I did not make it to Eagle. I have a good friend that did. I just happened to turn 18 before. Uh-oh. Now we don't know which one was indica, which one was the sativa. So there you go. It's labeled on the package there, but to get into it, you have to rip it off, and then you have to be smarter than the material you're working with and not flip it around, or else you are going to just confuse yourself. But we're just going to party on here and take a guess on, is this an indica or is this a sativa? So guys, again, Sitka, thank you very much for dropping off your samples here. It's always appreciated, and we absolutely love being able to try everybody's product. So
zero flavor on that
zero flavor. So this is going to be right around $5.
Okay.
So take that into account. So she is trying the mystery strain because we don't know if it's an indica or a sativa or what strain at this point. She is just smoking weed, and we are going to try to identify it. Coming from Carson Unlimited, which is the farm, packaged by Sitka.
That has a harshness to it.
It does have a harshness to it, yeah? It changed your voice.
It did.
Okay, so what kind of flavor are you getting on that harshness? And she's going back for another one.
I just have to be sure on how to describe it. It just tastes like burning.
Yeah, it kind of just smells like burnt paper.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, it just tastes like the rolling paper. Can't really identify what the strain would be. It is it is on the harsher side. So the last one that we tried was on the harsher side as well. So I think that, again, the novelty, choke out when you toke out. Absolutely. So I think the novelty of this is that you would buy one for the morning and one for the afternoon. Again, indica and sativa pack. I don't know, though.
I'm dunsies on that guy.
Yeah, I mean, the flavor is non-existent past the paper. So I'm gonna pop a pass on that one.
Absolutely.
I think just the immediate effects wise, I want to say that was the indica side. From how I feel like I am just leaning harder and harder into this microphone. So now I'm going to pass you to what I think is the sativa side of our Kief and Leaf Sitka joint pack, which would be probably right around $5, maybe $5.25. And she's taking a pre-puff to see if she can get any sort of flavor off of it. Nope.
No, same story.
Same story. Just kind of tastes like the paper. Now we're going to see if we can get any flavor off of sparking it up. So Sitka, they are near the Seattle area. And let's see. We've been communicating with them quite a bit. They've given us some samples in the past, and I'm just glad that we're able to get them sampled out here on today's show. So they dropped us off a plethora of different pre-rolls, which is awesome, wonderful. They dropped us off some Lebanese red and some Cascade cream. So definitely a nice selection of products here.
It's a hard no.
That's a hard no. Hard no. Why?
It's just the same as the other one.
It's just a little bit tough, all the smoke there.
And the flavor I don't like so much.
Yeah. Yeah. This one does have a little bit more of a peppery flavor to it. And definitely harsher than the...
Yep.
Yeah. Harsher than the other ones. Again, it just seems like everything we've gotten from... so far as a choking and smoking kind of experience from Sitka. So I think I'm with you on that one. I would pass. I think I would just pick out my strains to do for an indica and for a sativa and get ones that I know what strains they are.
Yep. I mean, the packaging's super cool. I like the idea. It's just not so much on the
actual product.
Yep.
So to you, does it taste like trim or does this taste like bud?
Trim.
This tastes like trim.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we could be wrong. The Sitka guys would love to know if you guys are using full bud, trim, or a mixture of both. So Julia and I both agree that this would be a puff pass. Right idea, great idea, but just would love to know what the strains are on this joint pack, because that was a little bit rough. Not a lot of flavor, just a lot of kind of harshness through that smoke. So a little bit bummed. I was pretty excited for the idea of this. So anyways, moving on. We are, I believe, you tell me if you agree. I feel that we are at the point of where we should be trying this Lebanese red hashish joint. Are you down with the hashish?
Let's do it. Let's just do it.
Okay, so I have been really excited about this, guys. This is Lebanese red hash from Sitka. This is put into a joint, testing at a total of 23.3%. Ooh, and the farm is OG Farms.
Oh.
Yeah. So we like ourselves the OG guys. You guys are cool.
True.
So let's try out this Lebanese red. What killer packaging. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
It looks great. You know, it's definitely eye-catching. It would stand out amongst anything that you put it up against. This says this is a full 1/8 gram of Washington's finest hashish in every joint. So that is awesome, guys. Slow burning and long lasting, and it's telling you it's going to be relaxing, tranquil, and sedative. So I am definitely ready and excited to bust into this Lebanese hashish joint from Sitka, produced by OG Farms. So this is going to be about $11.75 on the shelf.
Alrighty.
So keep that in mind. This has to be the packaging that comes in. Just the nice little plastic tube with a sticker on it. So have you ever smoked any Lebanese hash before?
No.
So Lebanese hash is a bit of a rarity to see it in its true form, and it's definitely for the connoisseur.
Yeah, there's a lot of flavor coming through, even with a dry hit.
Awesome. Tell me about that flavor.
It's sweet, but it's also kind of skunky. But there's something I can't quite place in there as well, almost like fruity.
Really?
Yeah.
So why don't you spark that up And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the difference in the Lebanese hash, courtesy citing my source of herb.co. Yellow hash, there is red Lebanese and yellow Lebanese hash. The yellow hash is made from plants harvested early when they are in a high THC state and produce nice cerebral effects. Now, the red hash comes from plants that are a little bit older and are said to contain higher amounts of non-psychoactive CBN, making it milder, though still very potent. And again, as I said before, this is definitely one of those things that is sought after.
Potent.
Potent.
I agree. Oh, yeah. Instantaneous. I just feel so chilled.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So what would you say that you feel like doing after smoking this Lebanese
a
red?
nap.
Oh, wow. Really?
Oh, yeah.
So there's no accomplishing work for you after smoking this type of hash. You can taste the hash, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. For
Absolutely.
Sure. Thankfully, it's the end of my day anyways. So.
Well, aren't you lucky? So, any of you guys that are watching the show, if you guys have smoked some some Lebanese red hash or maybe just the straight hash, definitely let us know what you guys think as we smoke on this hash joint from Sitka. And I'd have to say that this is definitely, like you were saying, the effects are immediate. The flavor is there.
Mm-hmm.
$11.65 though.
I know I'm having a tough time with the price point, but it would so be a buy otherwise.
I think I'm right there with you because, you know, right around those price points, we are a little cheaper. We have we do have some wicked hillbillies. Man, I just got a huge huge rip of that hash, man.
Yep.
Oh,
it comes
buddy.
through all right.
Oh man. And it just kind of sneaks right up on you.
Yep.
So, wow. Well, I would say the conversation is $11.65, $11.75, whatever it may be. Above $11.
That's gonna be it for me. Won't more.
No, thank you.
Alrighty.
You know, above $11, that makes it a little bit tough, just specifically on the price point. But knowing that this is a hash joint, not a BHO or anything like that, and it's not a Kief infused, and it's not, you know, dipped in oil, rolled in Kief. That this is a hashish joint. The Lebanese hash, $11.65. I would say that this is a conservative buy.
Yeah.
I would feel really proud to have a customer buy this and kind of be on the fence like I am, going, oh, that's just so much. Mm-hmm. But then come back definitely pleased.
Yeah, the effects are just wow.
Yeah. So would you say that you kind of agree about that price point?
Yeah.
Where that's the only thing that's keeping it be from just like a rip roaring.
Yep.
Buy.
Absolutamente.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think that we should wrap up our episode 103 of Danks Wonder Emporium Chronicast. Miss Julia, thank you very much for joining me here today.
Thank you for having me.
And guys, come down, visit us, Danks. We love to have you, love to see you, love to meet you. You guys mean everything to us. And my name is Quinn, coming at you from the Chronicast studios. Miss Julia and I are signing off for the day. This has been Danks Wonder Emporium Chronicast. As always, live higher.
Live higher.